Hey Eurovoxers, we are here to talk hosts, and RTP have finally revealed the hosts for Lisbon this year. And guess what? They're all women. Hey guys, Andy here, and I am with the beautiful Laura and Jess from Team Eurovoxx, and we are here to talk Eurovision hosts. So today RTP revealed the 4 hosts for Eurovision in Lisbon this year. They're all women, it's true girl power. Girls, first of all, what do you think to this news? 4 female hosts.
I don't really see why it's news. Like, I know people have kind of commented on about it, but you've had all men, you've had men and women. I don't see the fact that it's women as a kind of issue.
I think it's maybe because it's four women. Obviously, in Vienna we had 3 women and Conchita. Can I say that?
Yeah, why not?
we had 3 women and Conchita. And there's a lot of people actually didn't think that there was really very much chemistry between the hosts in Vienna. But they've actually pulled off some big names from what I can see. I'm just going to go through the hosts. So we've got Filomena Cautela, who is the youngest host. So she's a talk show host in Portugal. Catarina Furtado, she's hosted The Voice of Portugal since 2011. We've got Daniela Ruah, who I think was probably the big surprise announcement as host. So she's an American, Portuguese American, and she has been in NCIS Los Angeles over there. And then finally Silvia Alberto, and she's obviously very well known for hosting Festival de Cancao, I think 7 times since 2009, I think. So they've pulled in some big names. I mean, Jess, do you know any of those names already, or are they all new to you?
No, I've not heard of a single one of them, to be honest with you. So, I know nothing. And
there was a lot of hope for Susie actually, and possibly Salvador himself. What do you think, Laura, of the fact that they've not given the nod to any kind of former Eurovision participants?
Being a Eurovision singer and winning the contest doesn't mean you're a good presenter. Being a presenter involves being natural, having camaraderie, being comfortable on camera. For Eurovision, it involves being able to speak several languages. I don't necessarily think that just because you won the competition, it means that you're going to be a very good host.
I mean, I don't see the need to have 4. Like, why?
Yeah, that
4?
is a bit weird.
Like, I mean, if you're going to split it and have 2 for the semis, 2 for the final, I could kind of understand. But, like, I don't understand what's wrong with just a man and a woman on stage together. Like, it worked well for so many years. Like, yeah.
But we don't know how they're splitting it yet, do we?
Yeah. Because, I mean, 4 people on stage presenting just seems like too many. And it will be, like, too crowded and not needed.
I
So
think
maybe they'll kind of...
they might do the same kind of thing and have some semi.
Yeah, I think they might have the 3 and then 1 in the green room. They'll probably have the young one in the green room. Okay.
I mean, maybe they chose 4 so they could kind of dedicate each one to a certain aspect, like the green room or the voting or whatever. Yeah. Who knows?
I think they're trying to shock.
How is it shocking? How is 4 women shocking? It's a slight novelty. It's 4 women. Like, we've seen women before.
Obviously, the Ukrainians last year, when they announced it would be 3 male hosts, and the kind of theme for the contest last year was celebrating diversity, and they took a lot of knots for that. The fact that it was going to be 3 guys, and they talked about it well, that it was diversity is both male and female. Do you think the fact that we're having 4 women this year is a result of maybe some of the more negative feedback we had regarding the host selection last year?
I think the whole point of diversity is kind of that you are giving all people an equal opportunity and an equal platform, and having three white guys as a presenter who are, you know, the most entitled class in society is not particularly diverse. Again, this year, it's slightly more diverse, you could argue, in that it's women, but again, not the most diverse collection of women you've ever seen. So if it's a response to last year, it's not the best response.
I mean, I would just like to know Portugal's reasoning for choosing all women. Like, because I believe there must have been a reason behind it. They didn't just think, oh, these 4 women are good hosts, let's just bung them all together on the stage. Like, there must be some kind of motive, I think.
Maybe they're hoping that it's for Petra because she was first.
Oh well,
yeah.
I think we're all Petra fans here. But it'll be good to see kind of what chemistry they have on stage, because you know you can have 4 aliens, but if they don't have chemistry on stage, they're not funny, they don't come across well, then it's not going to work. And in Vienna in 2015, we kind of saw that with the 3 hosts. There was a lot of feedback that they didn't really work well together on stage. And in terms of kind of humour, because you know, in Eurovision hosting these days, you have to bring the humour. They've got kind of 4 big names in Portuguese TV, people that are used to hosting shows like this. So do you think that they will be taking notes from a contest such as Vienna, where they did have the 3 female hosts that maybe didn't quite work?
I mean, to be fair, it's one thing to be like to know how to host a TV show, but then it's another thing to actually have the personality to go with it. And if they all have, you know, big personalities and they kind of come off as friendly and lovable, likable, whatever, then it could work. But if not, we're going to have a repeat of Vienna, basically.
You've kind of got to hope that they've been cast for a reason, other than just to say it's 4 women. Like, you'd hope they've got chemistry. I mean, the elusive act of being funny at Eurovision has escaped many, many hosts, because being funny with a humour that's universal and often in a language that isn't your first language is difficult at the best of times, let alone when you're on live television in front of hundreds of thousands of millions of whatever of people. So again, fingers crossed that Portugal know what they're doing, and they've done it for a reason.
I think you'll have like the funny one, you'll have the serious one, you have the one that can talk French. So hopefully hopefully they've kind of got a mixture that will work well together. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see how they pull it off. And you know, I think going with what Laura said at the beginning, is it really news, the fact that we've got 4 women? Why is that big news? Why was it big news that there was 3 men in Ukraine last year? Maybe they just picked the 4 best hosts that they could, and they all happened to be female. So girl power.
I think it's more news that there's 4, and it's not news that they're women. 4, fair enough. Women, I was like, what's doing anything?
Well,
I mean, maybe they just couldn't decide, so they chose all 4 of them.
Yeah, maybe.
Well, viewers, we would love to know what you think. Are you happy with the choice of hosts? Were you hoping for a former Eurovision singer to host a contest next year? Were you hoping for a cameo for Salvador? Do let us know in the comments below. Otherwise, don't forget to check us out on social media and subscribe to our channel down there. Otherwise, until next time, guys, see ya.
Bye.